Hello friends, I'm here in front of the very beautiful icon of Our Lady of Perpetual Succour, or of Perpetual Help, and it has a very beautiful history, and I'll leave it to you to look it up. Do your Google search. Particularly note Jesus' sandal, not quite on his feet, a little hint to get a sense of the meaning of it. I'm here today simply because we've just celebrated, as you know, on this Sunday, the Assumption of our Blessed Mother into heaven at the conclusion of her earthly life. And she bodily was assumed into heaven as a recognition of she who gave life to God in Jesus Christ, gave him his human DNA, who lived throughout her life immaculately from sin, both in her conception and then in her living, and was the greatest and the first of all the disciples of Jesus Christ. And for these various reasons, we recognise that the Lord, at the time of her completion of her earthly life, was assumed body and soul into heaven. And this is the pathway that we all hope to take. And the hope that we generate from what has happened in Mary's life is the hope that comes through faith. Our faith, made through, given to us in baptism and then lived out in our lives, also opens to us the possibility of our eternal life with God in heaven, that we too might, at the resurrection, be assumed into heaven as well. As you know, we continue to be in this time of lockdown here in Melbourne and throughout all of New South Wales and other parts of Australia. And I just want to take the opportunity to once again assure you of my own prayer and concern for you and for all of God's people in their various circumstances, whether they're believers or not. All people are God's people. And the need to be able to attend to and care for every person is really important. The key way in which this can happen at this time is not only following the aspects of the lockdown that help to suppress the spread of the coronavirus, but also getting ourselves vaccinated. At the beginning of the pandemic last year, you might recall that I encouraged you to take hope in the vaccine possibility. The various vaccines we have here in Australia are all permitted in our faith, in our moral, ethical tradition. Each of these vaccines are permitted for us to use. There is no moral reason why we could not take advantage of the vaccine that are on offer, the AstraZeneca and the Pfizer. Of course, there might be medical or other complicating reasons for certain decisions. That's why it remains something that should be voluntarily taken up. But in saying that, I've strongly encouraged that you do take it up, not only for your own sake. As you know, vaccines have an advantage for us personally, but more particularly for the sake of others, that we might do what we can to offer protections and care and safety for others. May our Blessed Mother be with us this coming week. May she be with you in your families, and through her intercession, her reaching out to her Son and our brother, Jesus Christ, may we receive the grace that we need in the week ahead.